What's up, guys? This is a boy, three-time, soon coming four-time men's physique, Mr. Olympia, Brandon Hendrickson. We're here at Boxer Gym in Miami. Today is back training day, one of my favorite trainings of all muscle groups. I'm gonna tell you why. It's because literally, probably the majority of my career, I was known for having a weaker back. In the last 3 years, I've literally changed my training concept, my mentality on how to train my back, and my back has completely changed and has grown so much in the last 3 years, where now I'm continuing to win because of my back. So stay tuned, I'm gonna show you guys some key exercises, how to build a Mr. Olympia men's physique back. Let's get it. We're gonna warm up. I usually warm up with some pull-ups, just to get a good warm up for the back. I like doing pull-ups because it actually activates the entire back, from your traps to your rhomboids to your lats to your lower back. It completes the whole back, so it's a great warm-up exercise. We're gonna start here with the assisted pull-up machine. I'm gonna do 3 sets assisted and 3 sets non-assisted. Check out the fit. This is our darksport.com, the Wolves. Make sure you use my code BrandonHendrickson at checkout. This sweater is actually new. This dropped a couple weeks ago. Make sure you go check it out, darksport.com. The shorts too as well. We got a little layer in here. I like wearing these kind of shorts at this gym because there's no air conditioning. You're gonna sweat your ass off. So you wanna make sure you come ready with the shorts. Oh yeah, the kicks too. These are Dark Sport, man. These just dropped too. I think these are coming out in a couple weeks until Valhalla. Darksport.com. So I'm doing 3 sets assisted and 3 sets non-assisted. Every set for the assisted, I'm bringing the weight down. So every set for the assisted is gonna feel a little bit heavier because I'm going down in the weight and I have to rely on my body weight, more on my body weight. Then as we transition to non-assisted, I'm already warmed up and I'm able to perform the exercise non-assisted. So if you notice for the pull-ups I'm going a wider grip because what we wanna target is our lats. If you want to go a closer grip, which is okay, that's gonna target your traps and rhomboids, but today we're not gonna focus on that, not just yet. Right now it's just lats, so I'm keeping my hand grip wider. So, feel a little bit better. If I were to start non-assisted, probably wouldn't have done as many, but because I'm warmed up from the assisted workouts, I'm able to do the non-assisted a lot easier. My back is all warmed up now. Yo, this is my guy, good friend of mine, Gio. We met back when I moved here from Chicago, 2020. He was actually one of my first training partners getting ready for the 2020 Olympia and 2021 Olympia. Literally, I'm be honest, without him, I would not have won that title. He's helped me so much, mentally, physically, just overall, obtaining the championship title. And now we're back again. We're back locked in.
We're gonna do it again. It's not gonna be a repeat.
It's about to repeat that.
Word's on the way. Word's on the way, guys. Stay tuned. Keep on watching. My man here is coming back for us.
Let's go.
There you go. Let's go.
Ooh, yeah. We got one more set. Pull-ups. See, I'm already sweating this gym. We got no AC, but I love it, man. I love leaving here with this endorphins, with this good energy, and leaving here knowing you kill. Like, you can't come into a gym like this and not kill. Everybody here is killing it. All right, y'all, we're gonna check my app, Elite Physiques by Brandon Hendrickson. It's my online coaching app. We're gonna see what exercise is next for our big back day. Let's go. I'm using a Stay Ready program. And we're gonna go to back. So here we did a wide body weight pull up. Now we're gonna go incline dumbbell rows. Let's get it. Traditionally for a dumbbell row, most people go straight off the ground and straight up. But what I'm doing, I wanna contract and I wanna make sure that I'm utilizing my lower lats. I wanna make my lower lats contracted. So In order to target the lower lats, you wanna make sure you're getting a full stretch up front, and then as you come back, you're gonna pull the dumbbell right back to your back pocket. That's gonna force the lat to get a good stretch, and as you come back, you're gonna get a good squeeze and good contraction on the lower lats. For this exercise, you don't need to go heavy. It's not about the weight, it's about the form and the technique. All right, so I'm using, I think 50 pounds. Yeah, let's start with 50 pounds. You don't need to go heavy with these. It's all about the technique. So watch this. This is the starting position, and this is the end. So go in here. Keep that chest up. Another thing you want to make sure, when you want to have your feet staggered, but also you want to have your both hips straight in front of the mirror. You don't want to be on an angle or this angle. You want to have your hips directly in front of the mirror, forward, and your feet straight. Chest up. So I want to focus on lower lats, and I'll explain the importance of lower lats, because most of us as athletes, as bodybuilders, we have a high lat insertion, which I did too when I started. My back was very, very not developed as much as I needed it to be, which is why I wasn't doing as well in shows. Once I started implementing exercises that focus on the lower lats, though, my back completely changed. My V-taper has exponentially grown so much more than before because of the lower back training. So all these little exercises I'm doing is to create that V-taper, especially if you're a men's physique competitor or just a bodybuilder, period. These exercises are great for bringing that lat insertion lower, creating a stronger V-taper for your front pose and your back pose. I feel it now. I felt something. I did one of these, and my lats was not moving. That means we got some good blood flow for our warm-up. It's game time now. All right, so we're gonna go back to the Elite Physiques app, check out what's next.
Yeah.
All right, we're going back. We did our pull-ups, dumbbell rows, cable wide bar. So we have a cable wide bar pullover. We're gonna go to the cables now. Yeah, so this is week 2, episode 2. Now I'm completing my off season, and we're slowly transitioning into the actual prep, the cutting. The off season part is more about just getting my mind right, building my confidence again, especially coming from a loss, which was not a loss. Let me just say that. On paper, it was a loss, but for me, it was no loss because I didn't lose. I brought a winning physique. I brought a champion physique. They had to choose one guy, and they chose him. So it's okay. I've been here before. I've lost a title before. I've gotten it back. I lost the title last year. This year, we're gonna get it back. So, and the difference with that is gonna be in the detail. Like I said, I didn't lose because of my physique. So there's not much I need to change. But in order for me to be better than last year, we have to put in a little bit more detail in my physique, a little bit more swagger, a little bit more confidence. So this back training is very, very important for me. Week 2, episode 2, make sure you guys take your notes out. We got a long way to go. 14 weeks out, let's get it. The key with this, what I like, is because the standing allows me to get a full stretch and a full squeeze. So watch as I hit this exercise, what I'm actually doing is I'm stretching, and as I pull in, my hips go forward. So I'm shortening the lats, and then stretching the lats out, and then shortening it. That's how we get that muscle to grow. And make sure y'all take your notepads out. I'm giving you 3-time minutes. Look, I'm telling you, bro, it's been 13 years I've been competing, 14 years total bodybuilding, 3 Olympian titles, 1 Arnold Classic Championship title. Listen to what I'm telling you. This is the exercises, and my technique is the reason I became a champion. It's the reason I went from a 140-pound kid to a 200-pound bodybuilder with muscle, men's physique bodybuilder with muscle, quality muscle, less than 10% body fat. Anybody can do it. I never thought that I would be a 3-time men's physique, Mr. Olympia. I never thought that I'd have the physique I had, but I had a dream and I had a vision, and I just kept chasing every single day. So anybody can do this, bro. You just gotta start. Just get in that gym, get in that kitchen and start. All right, so back. All right, we got wide T-bar rows. I don't think they have a standing one, so we're gonna do a lying down T-bar row. All right, we're gonna start with 45. I got a reason. I don't know, it's like a superstition or something. I always put the weight with the numbers facing the machine. And every weight after that, it follows the same direction. It's just like me, when I start my workouts, I always start with a hoodie on or a sweater on. It could be 100 fucking degrees outside, I start with a hoodie on. It's just a thing I do. All right, we're gonna focus here on a little bit higher lats. So we're gonna hold this grip right here. If I wanted to go more inside, I'll do the bottom grip here. We're gonna focus higher lat insertion here. The thing with this, you wanna make sure you have a good stretch all the way, almost like your arms are coming out the socket. That's how much stretching you wanna do. This is the extent of the stretch. And as you come up, pull your elbows. You wanna act like there's a string on your elbows, pulling your elbows straight up. Your grip should be very light. Should be no grip. Should be very light grip. Take away the contraction from your forearms. Put it straight to your lats. All right, we're gonna go up slow, 25. We're getting deeper into the workout, so start to get fatigued. So take a little bit longer with my rest periods. At the beginning of the workout, I'll go to about 20 to 30 second rest period between. Now I'm about 45 to 50 seconds rest period. I'll never go more than 90 seconds rest period. Usually that's by the end of the workout when I'm fatigued. 90 seconds is the maximum I'll go as far as resting. So we're in our fourth exercise now. Take about 30 to 40 seconds rest period. Let's catch my breath. All right, let's go. The thing with these exercises is you want to keep your body calm, keep everything calm, but you also want to remain aggressive at the same time. So it's all about, controlled aggression. That's how we implement that savage mode. That's how we get that muscle to grow. That's how we just get better. Control your aggression. Control it. Yeah, these feel good, man. Something about this machine, it's fire. It is no like, it's not getting stuck anywhere. It's super smooth. And actually the point where I'm hitting my lats is perfect. It's the exact point I want to hit. What's up? What's good?
You're still Olympian gym, right?
Yeah.
At amateur?
Yeah.
I was there on a picture with you, remember?
Oh, for real? With your boys?
Huh?
With your boys, right? Yeah, I remember. I remember.
With my dad.
Oh, was your dad?
No, with you.
Oh, yeah. He called me his dad in the picture. That's USA, no, Olympia gym. Olympia gym.
Gym is sick.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. It's fire here. I'm here now. Take it easy, man. For sure. I'll take that. All my sons. E. Banks is my son.
Do it for inspiring people, right? Inspiring you.
No, it's amazing, bro. I mean, it's cool to like see it at home. Because honestly, when I was in Chicago, I didn't get a lot of love, even when I had the title. I think because people were so used to seeing me, it wasn't like anything spectacular, you know? But when I go out the country or if I go to new gyms, what's up, bro? If I go to new gyms, it's amazing, good, bro. It's amazing the type of love I get. I mean, they literally treat me like LeBron James in another country, bro. It's crazy. Just because they don't have major sports like football, basketball, baseball, soccer, and bodybuilding are their top sports globally. So when a bodybuilder goes, or Mr. Olympia goes to another country and they get to be witness to something great, and which is it's hard for them to come by. They don't have a lot of greatness as far as athletes in their country. So it's just nice, man. I feel so grateful, and I'm super honored just to be in this position. I never take it for granted. I always stop and take a picture. I always stop to say hello, because you never know what that moment means for somebody. You never know. And another thing, being at my level, anything that I do gets multiplied times 10. So if I'm nice, they're gonna go to their friends and be like, yo, Brandon was a cool ass dude. If I'm an asshole, they're gonna go to their friends and be like, yo, Brandon's an asshole, you know? So anything that I do gets multiplied times 10. So I make sure to just be nice, be kind, be generous to everyone, take those pictures, smile, do whatever, bro, because you never know what that moment means for somebody. I'm talking too much. Let me get to my set. Last set, best set, champ set. Training back today, we're about halfway through. I feel good, man. The energy's been great. I got a lot of rest last night too. That probably helped. And I got 2 meals in today, so feel good, man. The energy's good. Let's kill it. You know what I'm saying? You better know them gym etiquettes. You stop playing. I'm not about to come to these people's house and do what I want. Yeah, we just finished a T-bar lying down row. We're gonna go to the app again, see what we got next. Behind the head, lat pull down. But actually, I'm gonna go front, in front of the head, lat pull down, just to focus on the front lats. Most people will do the lat pull downs pulling back, their elbows back, and look what happens when I do that. When I pull back down like this, I'm targeting my traps and my rhomboids, which is okay. That's not what we want to target for this exercise. We want to focus on the lats. So again, like I said from the beginning, you want to bring those elbows in front. Look what I'm doing now. No traps involved. It's all on the lats as I pull up and squeeze down. This is the movement. This is the movement right here, and no traps are involved. You don't see any trap movement. So that's the lat pull down. You don't need to go heavy with these either. So you want to make sure you get a good stretch and a good squeeze. That's the only way to grow your back. The back is such a big muscle group that if you're not putting a lot of pressure on it, the muscle's not going to grow. So you want to make sure you put a lot of volume, you got a good stretch and a good squeeze in all your movements. I ain't gonna lie, that was heavy. I'm gonna stay close. That shit's heavy, bro. Oh, that's the only way to grow we gotta get those back muscles to get beat up. That's the only way to grow muscle, is to damage the muscle and repair it. After it repairs, then it grows. In order to repair, you gotta use nutrients, you gotta eat food, you gotta use your vitamins, you gotta rest. All those things are important for muscle growth. If you're not eating enough food, if you're not getting enough rest, you're not getting enough nutrients, your body's not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna be stagnant for a long time. I remember, I'm from Chicago, moved to Miami 3 years ago. And after 3 years, I went back to Chicago, one of my gyms, right? And you would think that you'll see a lot of people change. And I went back to the gym, I saw the same people after 3 years, the same athletes that go to the gym every single day, they look the exact same. The physique never changed in 3 years. So why is that? I'm thinking, why? How did you not change? How did you not grow? How did your muscle development not increase in that amount of time? And the only reason is the diet. They're not dieting properly. they're not getting enough rest. So they can do all the training. I mean, these dudes are in the gym every day, 2-3 hours a day, but they look the same for 3 years. It's because they're not dieting properly. Y'all gotta get in that kitchen and diet properly. It's the last set. All right, this is the last set. So if you guys didn't know, Boxer has 2 locations, but they're actually literally across the street. Okay, let's start over. All right, so if you guys are new to Boxer, you didn't know, Boxer Gym has 2 facilities, literally across the street from each other. So the part we're in right now is a boxing gym, obviously, and a bodybuilding gym. The other side is more of a CrossFit area. They got a barber shop. They got a little lounge area as well. So we're gonna go to the CrossFit side, get busy over there, kind of change it up, change the scenery. What's going on here? It's a little more quiet too. You warmed it up for me? All right, so we're gonna work on a full back, from the traps to the lats to the lower back, the erectors. This is a great movement for all body parts of the back. So the reason I like to do is, if you guys have noticed in my posing, I do this thing called a Hendrickson squeeze, where I actually I pull my back forward and it gets the lower part of my back to fiber up. So we're gonna work more on these just to kind of develop that a little bit more and make my strength stronger. We're gonna do a traditional grip here right in front. It's easy. Go a little bit more weight. This is 25. I didn't bring my my straps for gripping, so we're gonna use some powder. Thing with these exercises, you want to make sure you keep your heart rate down. Try to stay as calm as possible so you don't over fatigue yourself. You get tired early in the exercise. It's all about breathing control. Big inhale, big exhale. The more muscle you have, the more oxygen you need. So as you get into the movement, make sure you take a deep breath. As you're going through the movement, you exhale through the movement. And you start that from set 1, from rep 1. You don't start your breathing at rep 6, at rep 7. It's too late. In order to reach the goal of whatever that set is 12 or 15, your breathing control has to start at number 1. So with deadlift 190, this will be the last set. I'm a men's physique bodybuilder. I'm not an open bodybuilder. I'm not a CrossFit guy. I'm a men's physique bodybuilder. So everything I do is very specific to what I need for my division. Specifically. So as far as deadlifting, I don't need to go heavy. Y'all don't need to go heavy. I don't go heavy with deadlifting. I don't go heavy with squatting. Because with deadlifting, if you start going heavy, you start developing a thicker waist, which is not what we want. What I want is more detail in my lower back and my back. Detail. So we don't need to go heavy. We just need good volume and a nice amount of weight. Probably like 70% of my max weight. So last set, solid set, about 80% done with the workout. Feel good, man. Because the back is such a big muscle group, it takes a lot of time, more time than usual. More time than a chest training or shoulder training, because I'm working specifically on every muscle group, from the traps to rhomboids, the lats, lower lats, erectors, rear delts. That's all in one, that's all the muscle groups in the back that I'm training today. So it'll take a little longer than usual. I'm good. All right, guys.
Heading back over.
Gonna head back over to the main campus, of Boxer Gym. Gonna finish our last workout there and do some seated rows. Big back day, champ back day, week number 2. Let's get it.